See, if we were in a relationship, I would totally suck your toes, okay? Don't take that out of context. Yes. I shave my head bald and get myself a haircut. Buzz cut, whatever you want to call it. If you didn't know that, that means you've been missing out on the live streams, whether they were on here or the YouTube. Highly recommend you try to make one if you can, because they're pretty good. But speaking of the live streams, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been showing the support and the subs that we've gained through the YouTube live streams. I just got done, well, first of all, what's up, cats? I'm Jazzcat, aka EJ, and today we're going to episode 16, I do believe, our Pokemon Y Randomized Nuzlocke series here on the Jazzcat channel. First of all, I just got home a little bit ago, took a shower, and made the thumbnail for the next Zelda live series because so many people showed such insane support on the Majora's Mask live Let's Play. I'm like, bro, I can't leave them on hold forever. I gotta play the game. And this is also what we kind of been waiting for, because yes, we did a little bit pumpkin eating, okay, I'll admit, because I've technically played those games before, and I wasn't about to have it with my patience with work and all that stuff. But the next Zelda game we will be playing, there will be no more pumpkin eating, because it is the first time we're playing it blind, Let's Play, super excited. Who messaged me on Discord? It's Ocelot. Oh, that's nice. And you guys can't hear the music because, you know, Soda and I are soul linked, and for whatever reason, when I reinstalled OBS, it doesn't remember. Never mind, you can hear the music. I'm just lying. I'm a liar. I forgot I have multiple audio tracks. So, ignore what I just said. Anyway, today we're finally picking up another episode of Pokemon Y, and I felt like I needed to record this, not just because it's been a while, but also because I got lots of ranting stuff to talk about. So for my sake, I need a team recap because I don't know what happened. It's a new game every time I play the game. So we got Blue Eyes, we got Foul, who's yet to evolve as our starter, yet to see who it is. We got our boy Carps, that's right, the Mega Evolving Gyarados, that's got terrible defense. We got Ocelot the Giratina, we got Taz, who can evolve again in a couple levels, okay, interesting moveset. And we got the Bouffalant with the name Bun. Great hair, I love what you're doing. Okay, so it looks like we didn't heal. I do remember what we're supposed to do is take on the Gyme. So let me go ahead, let me see, make sure I'm on this window and do this. Okay, so I got some stuff to say. As you guys know, or maybe you don't know, this is a recap. I am an SC, stands for Service Coordinator. It's a type of management level at my job, right? Obviously, there's managers that are higher above me, but I do have some, you know, manager roles where I'm basically in charge of all the cashiers and the cashiers that are on the self-checkout, some also with the service desk and stuff like that there as well.
Hey, champ in the making. Well, howdy, Mr. Bowdy. What's new, future champ? This here Lavender City Pokemon Gym has some truly confounding conundrums. The first shock here is this here is a fairy-type gym, but you've never seen one of these before. The second shock here is how you get around. Hop on one of those warp panels and off you go, but where you land, nobody knows. Ha, spoil your leg, champ. The warp panels have all fixed destinations, of course. So go on, step on a flashing yellow panel.
You know what was a hit and a miss for this gym? Is if this was a new typing gym, they should have made like a concept puzzle that was new, not something that we've already had with teleportations, because we have that literally in Sabrina's gym. Like, what the heck, man? Anyway, so ranting stories, right? Got a lot of them. First of all, I don't know where to start. Let's start at the beginning. How about that? There's this girl named Kendra. I can't believe I was foolish enough to ask her on a date. I'm glad she declined it, because the more I found out about her, bro, it wouldn't have worked, okay? Like, I was just thinking, oh, she's just being a girl, she's being cute. No. Yeah. she's like it'd be one thing if freaking like the way she acted with like maybe at home as a couple or something, okay, fine. But the way she's acting on the clock, being paid to as a manager or whatever, and I say manager because it's an assistant manager, it's the same role. She's not gonna have that anymore. I took her spot, okay? She stepped down, so now I'm actually like her boss, okay? When she trained me, she hardly showed me jack squat. She discussed some of the things of what they were, whatever, stuff like that, but it wasn't like a proper, you know, explanation of how I should be trained, okay? When Donnell trained me, great job, excellent. When Liam trained me, great job, excellent. Not the Skylanders Liam, a different Liam, okay? Who else was there? Kyle answered a few questions, but he was gone doing something else with another store to help out because they were getting a whole bunch of new SCs, so he wasn't really there, but when he came back, he answered a few questions that I had, so good job. And then, who else? Are there any other SCs? There's Sarah, but we don't really talk about Sarah because she tattletaled on me to, you know, to Selena or whatever and stuff about something that wasn't true, and I got her to apologize, and it's all fine, so we're past that. Dragon Dance? Yes. Give me... Gimme! Get rid of Rain Dance. I feel like there's another SC I'm just not remembering. Anyway, so where I got my training, majority of it from, was from Donnell, okay? And then little bits of other people. But when she would teach me, she didn't do her job, okay? It's a good thing she's stepping down. Do we stay in? Do we stay in? I'm gonna say no. And go to Carps and Intimidate. So... like, one day she asked me to do something. You have to, like, check all the little, what are they called? Pin pads, right? And make sure they haven't been, like, messed with and stuff like that. And so you write down little numbers and make sure that they're the correct. And when she asked me to do it, I'm doing it. He's only +1 on attack, okay? Because we did intimidate him. So don't be saying, oh, Garrett's bulky. He's not. Okay, guess we're healing Ocelot too. So I'm writing down whatever, and then she's distracting me, and she's like, you know, why don't you write down number 1 for just number 7, whatever? And I'm like, I'm doing number 9 right now. Why would I be doing number 7? And so because of that, she distracted me. She messed me up, and I messed up one little character. So because I made a mistake, she was like, you messed this up. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she goes, you wrote 7 twice on this one. And I'm like, oh no. And she goes, you can't read numbers, can you? And I'm like, listen, don't you leave a math comment, PC. Listen, I may not be the best at math like my younger brother, but I know the basics and I can read numbers, okay? You were distracting me. You told me write down 7, 1, 2, whatever 7, and I was doing the one I did, so then I went down a line and then poof, it messed up, alright? Whenever she was around me, I messed up. Whenever I had Donnell or anybody else, I was doing great. I was fine. So yesterday, I was completely by myself. There wasn't even like hiring managers or anything else. Like if I needed someone, I could call Donnell, who usually trained me, but he was in curbside. So I was like by myself yesterday. I did great. It was great, okay? It was great. We saw AJ do a magnificent job. So now she shows up today. She wasn't on the schedule, but she still showed up anyway to like pick up hours or whatever. And she goes, so what do you need me to do? You know, I can show you what to do. You know, what do you need me to show you? And I'm like, nothing. She goes, nothing? And I'm like, yeah, I got it. I was here by myself. And so, oh my gosh, there's so much to say. Let's get into the battle. I have represented the younger trainer, so you've flown all the way to gym, riding down on my first win. Then I suppose you have earned yourself the right to battle as a reward for your efforts. I am Valerie, who leads the fairy type of gym. I hope I will visit entertaining to you. The elusive fairy type may appear frail as a blaze and delicate as a bloom, but they are strong. So, I tell her I got it, I'll be fine. And, oh, even before that, because there's so much, man, I can't remember all of this, dude. I show up, she was on the the side that you would approach the service desk, and my homeboy Chris is on the other side behind the service desk. I'm going behind it so I can see the schedule, what do I need to do, check who needs breaks, stuff like that. She says, "Hi, EJ." As I'm walking past, I'm going past the little wall part, I said, "Hey, what's up?" I come around, now I'm facing her, and I'm behind, coming from Chris, and she's just like this to me. And I said, what's wrong? And Chris goes, "Oh, she's probably butthurt because she said hi to you and you didn't say hi back." And I'm like, "I literally just said, hey, what's up?" And he goes, "Oh, I didn't hear anything." And she's like, And I'm like, "I said, okay, fine. I didn't say it, but what's up?" And she goes, I'm like, "Okay, buddy. Like, what do you want from me?" Like, see, if we were in a relationship, I would totally suck your toes, okay? Don't take that out of context. Like, is it kiss your toes or stuff? Oh, I'm getting clipped now. Kiss your feet, whatever, you know? But like, that's not it. We're co-workers. I said hi, and because you couldn't hear me, which also there were many other times throughout the day I said, "Hey, Kendra!" And she didn't hear me. Not paying attention, bro. That's Dragon Dance. Actually, that's mean I have Rock 2 and Kirby.
For all we're bulky, then maybe we'll live it.
Power split? Okay, well let's just go ahead and swap. Because I ain't trying to mess with this freaking Quaidle. Wow, I don't really have anything for this thing. One of the first things she says to me, okay, no, so she says, "Oh, you know what to do?" And she says, "Okay, how about I follow you and you teach me?" And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Why don't you go do something useful and help bag or cover a break or something? Why? Because now you're getting paid to walk around me and I don't need you walking with me. I know how to do my job at this point. Like, unless something abnormal happens that there's a part of my role that I need to do, I know all the basics." And so she's following me and she goes, "Well, this isn't going to be fun if you're not going to say anything." And I'm like, "What do you want me to say?" And then she's like, how about, "Hi, how are you doing? Why'd you kill a cat?" And I'm like, "What?" She goes, "Yeah, I killed a cat this morning. I felt so bad." I'm like, you better be gaslighting, because I love cats, and I'm like, "Are you serious?" And she goes, "Yeah, it showed up, under my tire, and I ran over it, and its head exploded." What is wrong with you? Like, how do you not? Makes no sense. I'm like, "Were you crossing an inner lane or whatever?" "No, it showed up as I was getting ready to leave for work." I'm sorry, but like, and then I was like, not that this makes it any better, but I'm like, was the cat at least a stray cat, or did you have to say sorry to the owner? And she goes, "No, yeah, it was a stray cat." And I'm like, okay. But what else did she do that was stupid? I don't even know it, man. I try to forget about it, but it was dumb. Oh, so here's to go to my point when she can't listen, because then she's talking smack to me at the service desk. When I woke up this morning, I was not having it. I didn't want to go to work, but I gotta go to work, right? The story of everybody's life and stuff. And she complains at the smallest things. All these chitty chat chats, she flicks me off, whatever, multiple times. That's not appropriate, And nobody else was around. It was just her, me, and Chris. We're at the service desk. I'm trying to do a job. I'm looking at the board, figuring out breaks. And she's like, "Give me the board." I'm like, "You're not SC. I'm SC." Which, service coordinator, blah, blah, blah. And she's saying all this other crap. And I snapped. And I said this in Soda Stream. And I'm like, I almost lost my beep, to a coworker. Not in a big way, because I did apologize to her later. But I said, I was like, "Listen here, bitch. I'm tired of your shit. I don't need to put up with this. Just, stop yelling at me for stuff that's not my fault, or you're distracting me. Just treat me like a normal coworker or whatever. Like, just common sense. I don't even know. My brain's frazzled right now." And she made a reaction from it, and Chris was like, "Yeah, he's tired of your shit, Kendra. Stop doing this." Like, because then she starts saying something to him, and Chris is, well, sure won't take, shit coming at him. So then time goes by, and I'm like, I shouldn't have said that. So I walk up to her, and there's Kendra and Chris at the service desk, and I was like, "Hey, I just want to say I'm sorry for calling you a bitch earlier." And she goes, what? And both of them are like, you called her a bitch? She says, you called me a bitch? And I said, yeah. She goes, when? And I said, I'm not paying attention to the game. I said, earlier when you made me snap. And she goes, you did? And I said, yes, but I'm sorry. And then what'd she do? She flicks me off. I can't win! I can't stinking win. And so then time goes by, and then she signals me to come to the service desk, and she goes, just want to say I'm sorry for flicking you off, and I forgive you, okay, that's all, goodbye. And I'm like, that's it? I can't even say I forgive you back? She's like, oh, that's okay, goodbye. So like, she knows she's wrong, but then she still doesn't want to talk to me. And then like, she starts like doing this and like hitting herself in the head and whatever, and it's just like, she's got some problems. Oh, we won. Yes, that was a fine battle. I shall reward you for this great victory. This is the fairy badge. It's yours now. It's beauty cultivating, is it not? Oh, don't forget to me. I was cultivated. This is by yours. We got the fairy badge. I'm sorry. All we did was a gym battle, and I've been here ranting for a good 16 minutes. The captivating fairy badge with level 80. Yeah. Give me a TM. Awesome. We got a charm. You're very charming. Okay. We gotta speed run this frickin' Pokeball factory so we can get some progress done here, bro. Alright, that is not the shortcut that I want to take. Was there anything else insane that happened at work?
Hi, Jazz. Hey, that's the fairy badge. It's so cute and sparkly. You know what? We're going to tour the Pokeball factory. Come with us. Hey, interested in Pokeballs because I used to catch them. But another way, I'm utterly fascinated by them.
Words. What am I trying to say? Yeah, I don't really remember what else happened. I talked to my mom. She is sick with COVID and bronchitis on top of it, but she is getting better. So that's good, slowly but surely. It is slower because, you know, the rest of my family, my dad and my other brother who are still there at home, they didn't have it as bad, and they were getting better faster.
Hey, let us in. You'll see Uncle talk to him again. Hey, wait.
Did Sonny and Travis go rolling off just now? What's the deal?
We were supposed to meet here, too. I wonder what the matter is. So much was happening.
What's going on? Well, I guess I'll go get them.
Oh, I remembered. Team Flare. There might be something happening inside. Let's check it out while the guard is gone. So, there's this other new chick. Her name is Allison, okay? She started, I think I've mentioned her before. She started the same time I did, but yeah. She's the other one that got me, like, in trouble, kind of a thing. But it wasn't her fault because she generally didn't know what to do. No. So, by the way, you can't really tell because of the hat, because there has been a difference up between some hair growing back. I'm still kind of bald. This was recorded, like, 2-3 weeks ago. This new chick, Allison, no, yeah, you know what? It is her fault, okay? Because there was a second time I got reported, and that was all because of her, okay? I go on a bit of a ranting about Kendra, because that day she was on something, but realistically, Kendra's a nice person. It's this Allison person. She's been pushing everybody's buttons. She's kicked me. She's poked me. I've told my boss about it. I said, hey, get her to stop. I do not want anything to do with her unless it's for work related, and even still, I don't want to talk to her. Just wanted to insert that because this is more like present EJ. Today I'm editing this on 6/11, but this was recorded, like I said, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I'm just now getting a chance to edit it. I'd rather go live, but I didn't want to put off editing this video any longer. So, yeah, there you go. Back to the video. And so, because she's new, she's just going to ask a lot of questions, right? So apparently she has a pet bunny. And yesterday, after I left, and so when Kyle was the SC for the remainder of the day for the closing shift, she supposedly asked Kyle, hey, we have some damaged defective foods. Like, you know, if someone's buying something and it's damaged, so they put it in a cart. And then later, one of us will pick it up and we take it to the service desk and we damage it out and send it back and things like that there. Get rid of quick attack. Apparently, she asked Kyle and she said, hey, I'm not going to be eating this, but can I take this home to feed to my bunny? Kyle said, sure. Supposedly, alright? Keep this in mind, supposedly. I'm giving it to you in real time. So then today, she said, hey EJ, and I said, what's up? And she goes, so Kyle said this was okay, but I'm just checking with you. Is it okay if I take this damage detective, food home for my bunny? And I'm like, I don't think so. But if Kyle said it was okay, I mean, he's been working here longer than me, I guess it's okay. But don't say you got, authority from me. You end up doing it. Matter of fact, let me go check. Because our store director's here, and I can know from the main boss of the store if that's okay. She's like, yeah, because Kyle said it was okay. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna double check that. Okay? So I go back there, and there was a line at the service desk who ended up having to, help take the line down a bit and stuff like that. And Kendra's up there, right? Because she used to be an SC. And I said, hey, I have a question. And she's like, yeah, what's up? And I said, yeah, so, Allison wanted to know this, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. And she was all like, what? No, she can't do that. I'll go over there and tell her myself. That's not a thing. How dare she would put Kyle's name on this, because Kyle would never say that. Ugh. And I'm like, hold on. I'm the SC. I will talk to her. There's no need to yell at her, because she asked a question. She asked permission. She didn't just do it. And she goes, I'll call Kyle right now. I have him on Snapchat. Because she tried dating Kyle and it didn't work out, and then that's why she made that rule of thumb that she didn't want to go on a date with me because she doesn't want to date coworkers because of that. Okay. And then Mike was around the corner, and she's like, hey Mike, whatever, and she's like, this isn't okay, right? And he's like, yeah, that's not okay. And I was like, and then just be clarified, because she said apparently like it was because if it's human consumption, it's not okay. But if it's, going to an animal, then it's fine. He's like, no, yeah, regardless, you can't do that. And I'm like, that's what I thought. And then Kendra's going back at it, I'm gonna tell her. And then I'm like, no, I will tell her. And then she's like, well, don't say anything that what Kyle says. I'm like, I wasn't going to. I'm just gonna tell her that she can't take it. It's not okay. I checked with the store director. Period. And then she's like, okay, yeah, that's fine. She's like, but I'm calling Kyle, because there's no way he would have told her that this is okay. And I'm just like, okay, you do that. Guess what happens? She calls Kyle, and she's like, did you say it was okay for her to take, just damaged food home? And he goes, yeah. Oh, so now who's stupid? You, Kendra, because you were ready to yell at a coworker who's new, who was asking if it was okay, and she was told it was okay when it's not okay. Taz is evolving. What you got for me? Let's listen. Oh, that's either Ghastly or Haunter. I'm gonna say Ghastly. I'm so good at this game, bro. Brandon loves it when I do these, so I was like, I'm gonna keep doing it, show that I know my Pokemon cries. Darkapulse, It's a terrible moveset for a Ghastly, but it's okay, because it's gonna evolve again in a level. So, then she's like, why did you tell her it was okay? And he goes, I couldn't believe the question that she was asking, so I said yes as a joke. But I guess she didn't know I was joking. And I'm like, why would you tell her yes even if you're joking? She's not gonna know you're joking. Like, that's why she asked. Oh my gosh, man. Like, Kendra got all her whiffers up, and it wasn't even like... So stupid. Okay, so then, to add more whiffers on top of whiffers, right? I know I already brought this up to you in Soda's stream. Soda's been both watching my episodes, catching up on my YouTube stuff, and, hold on, what am I doing around here? Bro, he was like, he's like, man, because I was talking about Zygarde when I was like, why aren't you shiny? Why aren't you shiny? He's like, man, I'd love to join, a shiny raid den stream, but it's too bad you're retired now. And I was like, huh? And all I responded to was this. But I should have put more, and that's why I brought it up in his stream. Because I'm so confused. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, and so then when I asked him in the stream, he was like, yeah, because you got the shiny. And I'm like, no. Prim got a shiny Zygarde and a shiny Zekrom, might I add. As far as me streaming it, I've taken a break, but that's not retired. That's just taking a break because I wasn't getting the shiny legendary, and I want to play other games. I got so much stuff. As it is right now, I got Dragon Ball Legends with its anniversary, and I'm loving it. It's got MUI and Blue Vegeta. Like I said, we were doing the Zelda live stream series thing, hoo-ha. And still as it is, Big's been streaming it, so even if I'm not doing it, the raid dens are still happening. Like, you can get a team. Like, now, good luck with that, because I'm busy working a job, full-time job, and have all these games I want to play, and now Big switches times back to nighttime, so unless you're going to stay up, Soda, like... But I never retired from it. I've come back to it. I'm just taking a break, you know? Because, like, when's the last time, Soda, you showed up to a stream? Not trying to put you on the spot, but, like, the only one I know of is you came to one Zelda Majora's Mask, and that was it. Where have you been in the other ones, huh? So what, if I went live right now, would you have been there? Just saying. So.
Come on, work for Team Flare. If you just help out, we wouldn't have to carry all these Pokeballs by ourselves. As a contribution of 500,000, you could become member of Team Flare. It's no barrier.
What in the world are you Team Flare fools thinking? I would never forgive any group that tries to take all the Pokeballs for itself.
Forget it. Quit wasting your time with this person. I agree. There's no one we can use here. Let's blow this place to smithereens. Well, what do we have here? An intruder.
You're one to talk. You, please help me.
I don't know who's talking. Oh, I guess.
Oh my, getting a little desperate, are we, Mr. Company President? Well, I guess I'll just have to extinguish your little glimmer of hope.
Alright, we gotta blitz through these. They're important battles, so they're all gonna have teams of 6. It's a Giratina. It's not a Yveltal. This is not a joke. We are okay. We can take this thing out. Dragon Breath. Paralyze. No paralyze. Earth Power. Eating it for days, dude. Eating it for days. Alright. Go to 49. My heart. I'm used to Dialga. If you know from Pokemon Pearl, Randomized Nuzlocke, Dialga was the Nuzlocke killer. Just saying. It's almost a Giratina killer too! I said Giratina, I meant Reshiram. Articuno? Why do you have legendaries? We gotta go Ocelot, bro. We're still weak, but at least we got full health. Maybe we can get the Omni Boost, bro. The pressure is on. Of course, she would go for a priority move, but it's not gonna do jack squat. Alright, you got another legendary? Let me see. Hex? Nah, you're fine. Lapras, okay. You can work with Lapras. Stay in. Go for the Ancient Power. Maybe with the boost. You never know. No boost. Kill win. Kill win. Okay, well, that sucks. Kill win. Tauros. Go to Carps. The rain is up. This is great. We can hit it with an Aqua Tail and it'll do so much damage to it. And we got the Intimidate too. Land that Aqua Tail. Yeah! Okay. Victini, that's a Fire Psychic type, bro. We'll stay in. Aqua Tail. Yeah! Look, it spins around so fast, dude. That's my boy. That's my boy. Hyper Beam, unless it was Gen 1. No, you're good. Dark Pulse. No. Ooh. I'm not too worried about it. What? Alright, Ghastly's evolving. Who's that Pokemon? Gen 5 Dog Crap. That's what we got. Alright, do we have another evolution? No, we don't. Okay. Come on! You didn't have to go all out for a pitfall president like him.
That's just embarrassing announcements. There's no worries, we're on it. This parasite will clear up after you.
Let's take him on a 2-on versus 1. Serena, there we go. I'll see about that. Sorry I'm late.
There's another one. One territory doesn't make a lot of difference. We're not the ones trying to get our odds of victory responsibility.
Now check out those numbers. Are you ready, scientist? Can you help me out and fight them, neighbor? Let's do it. We got a minute. Let's go. Let's go. Aggron and Frostlass. Love Aggron, dude. You didn't heal me? I thought you would just automatically heal me. What the heck? Alright, well I'm healed now. Wake up slap? I need a wake up slap in the morning, bro. Dude, poor Chris, man. He goes to use the restroom. I cover the service desk, and he meant to tell me to cover the service desk, and then he found out I was already covering it. And he comes back mad. Not super mad, but like he was mad. And I was like, what happened? He goes, I go to grab the door handle, and there was freaking poop on it. And I just said, he goes, yeah. I was so mad I almost freaking punched the mirror in the bathroom and broke it. And so I put my sleeves up. I'm like, all right, I'll go clean it. He goes, you don't have to clean it. I just let you know in case you use the restroom. I'm like, no, I will go clean it, bro. It's messed up. It's kind of funny now looking back on it. But it's definitely messed up. But I cleaned it, so it's okay. I made that handle sparkling clean, bro. Infernape, you got a monkey. Go for an history. Super effective, bro. Ah! Please tell me the Aggron's not targeting me, bro. Woo! Dodged a bullet there, Rocket Dog. And you're paralyzed. What a loser. Alright, let's go for a nice heal, bro. Good thing I buy potions. Dude, wasn't it this battle? I think I lost, like, a key Pokemon in the 4-way versus with me, Soda, Danny, and Sleepy. I don't remember what I said. What did I say? And when I said it, people thought I was joking, too. And they're like, no, that's a lie. He's joking. Like, what is it? But I was like, shit, or something like that. I don't remember. Sorry, this episode's not PG today. Not intentional, it was because I was quoting what happened. And then, yeah. I mean, I could always go, if EJ has time, if he's feeling generous, if he wants to bleep me out, then there's that. So, I can't speak for post EJ because that's a different EJ in the timeline. I just know what's going on with this EJ right now. At least, I hope I do. Alright. Is there another one? Beedrill! Get this loser out of here, bro. Imagine thinking that thing's good, and Butterfree's literally right there. Like, right there. And now we're gonna get an evolution. No, we're not. Just kidding. Where'd the other one go? She went to the ground?
Oh my. So yeah, we're saying we got beat.
Enough already! We've already stolen the Pokeballs, Great Balls, and Ultra Balls. Let's call it good and leave. I didn't realize I actually stole something. You saved us, thanks so much. You are studying Pokemon trainers for being so young. Very well then, I want to show my appreciation. I'll give you a Master Ball or a Big Nugget. Pick whichever you choose. I think you should pick first. I'll give you a Master Ball or a Big Nugget. Pick whichever one you like. I'll take both. Because whatever you pick, he says, and here's the other one. Yep, there you go. And of course, you too. Thanks, it seems like a lot. I just have a feeling you two will put them to great use. You're different from those Team Flare people. Oh, and I even don't have to know proper way to use a Big Nugget. Still that blasted Team Flare. What were they planning to accomplish by taking all the Pokeballs for themselves? Spoiler alert, maybe they're trying to catch a legendary, bro. Like, come on. Evil Team. How to take over the world 101. Get some legendaries. Like, you know, there's an item over there, and I'm too lazy to get it. But alright, I am really hungry. How do you get out of here? Why did I even do that? Just go this way, EJ. I'm really hungry. So I'm gonna eat something. And then maybe, how do you get out? Push it! There you go. So I guess I didn't push it the first time, and I just did what I did that time. I just went up to it.
Bazaar.
Hey, do you think it's okay to go have a look around now?
I'm sorry, Team Flare messed everything up. It's not a good time right now.
Team Flare? Have I heard that name somewhere? Would they be the people in the red suits a minute ago?
That's right, Trevor. Team Flare. It's also the people who chased you. You dumb. Okay, I gotta bleep this out.
They took all of the Pokeballs by force, but they're for everybody to use.
How awful. It seems like it would be best not to get involved with those guys.
You're right, Travis. Team Flare sure is terrible. What should we do now? According to the town map, the Mellow Town is next. I'm so fat.
Jazz, you and Serena are really awesome. You're way stronger than those bad guys. Still, try not to do anything crazy, okay? See ya!
Thank you. Everyone's okay, thanks to you. But if I keep relying on you like this, it's gonna mean we're gonna have to get married. Please! Sorry. Oh my... Okay. And we're bringing you this special bulletin. The Pokeball factory in the area around Lavender City has been attacked. The identities of those involved are unknown. However, this is not expected to have any effect on the sales of the Pokeballs. Well, that's good. It's good. It's good. Okay, oh, you see that? You see the little flexing lighting up thing? That means that Foul is officially Eevee trained. Amazing, its stats are fully at max. It's a fully trained Pokemon. Congratulations, trainer. Thank you, thank you. So we got no more new evolutions. Do I really want a freaking dog? I don't think I do. Taz fits the name, though, for the Pokemon. He's got Sand Rush? Does he usually have that? Or is that something with the randomizer? I'll be honest, I don't really want this thing. I don't. So, we're gonna put Taz on the PC and get something else. Now, what that something else is, I don't know, because I don't even know what's in here. We have a Zygarde. Shut up. You know what? I'm gonna put the Kabutops on. I like this awesome Pokemon. It's cool. Alrighty, chat. Well, that's gonna do it for today's video. Sorry, it's a little bit on the longer end. My bad. There was so much to rant. There was so much I left out. I don't even know what I left out because it was a long day, bro. But hey, it's a plus to the ranting stories, right? Before they were just as workers, but now you got the freaking manager level stories. So, in the next episode, we're gonna pick up on Route 15. Do I have balls? I probably don't. Let me just go buy some balls real quick. But we're still going to end off the episode. We're going to pick up right there on that spot at Route 15. So either way, if you cats have enjoyed today's episode and like the music you have enjoyed, make sure to do so by hitting that like down below. Subscribe if you're new. Share with your friends. And in the next episode, we will make our way to Route 15. Get ourselves a new encounter. And hopefully at some point soon get a 7th gym badge. But either way... I also got my potions too, before I forget. Because I know I will forget. I'm gonna get up out of here. And I will see you all in the next one. Deuces!
Gotta catch 'em all.